This year through Donmar Local, we've worked with more young people than we've ever worked with before. We've focused on building partnerships with schools and community groups to offer more opportunities for young people to work with the Donmar as young artists in many different ways. At the core of Donmar Local lies the mission to give young people in our home boroughs a platform to share the stories that are most urgent and important to them. And we do that through so many different ways. A key partner this year has been with the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama, who supports us in developing and recruiting for the trials with one of the biggest and most ambitious community programmes that we've done to date.
This project is really unique because it's taking real young people from across London and giving them access to arts and facilities. So it's taking community theatre work into the heart of mainstream theatre and a main stage, and that work doesn't happen very often.
Through Donmar Local, we've engaged over 4,000 young people this year. 1,400 of those alone were on the trials. We created those partnerships, which also helped us develop programmes like the Junior Creative Assistants.
So being able to not only just learn about set and design, but lighting, stage management and directing, it was really insightful, and I learned a lot about that.
There is still so much you can do in theatre that I think is just as fun and fulfilling. Everyone was so kind and accepting, and all the language everyone was using was so deliberately inclusive, and it just made for such a safe, welcoming atmosphere that people could really thrive in. So I really enjoyed being able to be in that space.
So much fun. It was like all of this work that we had all put in was finally like put into action, and we all had like so much adrenaline, and then we all went on, and like the audience was amazing and we all did so great. It was just, I couldn't have asked for it to be any better. It was so great.
We've also continued partnerships with organisations like Holborn Community Association, who we initially worked with during the pandemic, who then we've created work with in their community centre. And then we've worked with other organisations like Element, an organisation which support young people with lived experience of the care system.
It's like electricity just bursting through your blood, and it's like, it gives you joy, it gives you pleasure, it gives you a sense of pride.
I wasn't sure I was going to present it or share it to the people. I overcome it. I've overcome that process, and a lot of people around me was pushing me as well.
The partnerships with schools have become even more key, so that we get work in residence and in partnership with the teachers and young people to create new work which is then being performed on the main stage.
Probably my first time ever done this before. It's a great experience.
It's helped me gain, a bit of confidence, taught me not to be so harsh on myself.
The experience was fun, and I would love to try it again someday.
I can't even put into words how amazing it is that this project was free. We have no funding for anything like this in our school. My students wouldn't even be able to go to a theatre if we didn't have this. So the fact that they've seen live theatre, been into a theatre for the first time in their lives, worked with professionals, there aren't words that can express how amazing it is.
We have young people who are coming through school programmes and community partnerships who are engaging with our Donmar Local programmes independently and becoming a key part of our local alum that are helping us shape future programmes here at the Donmar.
I feel like now, when I have an idea, I know how to go about it. I know how to start writing, how to get that ball rolling. Beforehand, I had no idea how to write a play.
We're going to do more in our home boroughs to engage young people and support them in telling the most urgent and important stories to them and our local community. Working with the excellence of the Donmar artists and sharing our stage with young people in new ways. We're going to continue to build the future audience and theatre makers of the future through the Donmar Local programme.